Mass Effect Legendary Edition dropped some time ago, and it wasn't meant to rock the boat. It wasn't meant to reinvent the wheel. It wasn't meant to make you think Bioware are a top tier developer. It was meant to remind you why you loved these characters, why you love these games. Legendary Edition was meant to remove the Andromeda taste from your mouth. It's to prep you for something special. It's to prepare you for Mass Effect 4. But this isn't a video about theories or stories. It's about everything that surrounds this game that will enable it to succeed. And a lot of that has to do with the perceived villain, EA. Let's talk games.
Challenge everything.
First point, single player freedom. There are 3 games to look at when it comes to determining the potential success of Mass Effect 4, and that's Anthem, Dragon Age 4, and Jedi Fallen Order. When Dragon Age got rebooted, your first thought would have been trouble. But the truth is, it's been rebooted in the game's own interest. EA started to pursue this idea of live service games with multiplayer elements, which meant they moved away from what made these games special in the first place, their actual stories. Which also means we got games like Anthem, which has nothing to do whatsoever with the foundational pillars we know Bioware for. And with the multiplayer live service Anthem game failing to meet expectations, and the single player Jedi Fallen Order, another EA published title, succeeding, well, EA took note and felt confident enough to redirect Bioware to reboot Dragon Age 4. And keep in mind, rebooting a game costs money. It also means you're lacking a game for the quarter. They've chosen to allow the team to do what they do best, create a game the fans want to play, a focus on narrative. And from the rumors we've been hearing, the game is shaping up well. Number 2. Unreal Engine. Unreal is the industry standard engine that gives developers the right tools in an easy package to make games look and sound great, all while making development faster and efficient. I won't go into too much details, but nearly half of all the next-gen games that have been announced have confirmed they will be using the Unreal Engine. That list includes Square Enix, Arcane, Ninja Theory, and CDPR. And there's a very good reason why CD Projekt Red are willing to ditch their Red engine for Unreal. There's a reason why some of your favorites AAA blockbuster and indie game developers are using this engine. And it's because it just makes sense. Even if these developers have to pay 5% on their gross revenues to Epic, the creators of Unreal, it still makes sense. So when EA decided to go down this route for Mass Effect 4, understand it actually means a lot more than what you see on the surface. Frostbite is EA's in-house engine, and it likely costs millions to make. As a result, it makes perfect sense why EA is pushing Frostbite on all its developers. Because if you're going to spend millions on an engine, that engine better last more than 5 games, better last more than 5 franchises. You're doing it to mitigate paying that 5% fee in the future. And by my count, there's over 40 games using Frostbite. 5% on each of them is quite a lot. And if you have any goals to release this engine to the public in the future, what better way to show off your engine than to advertise it in your own game? Why would I use your engine when you don't? So if I'm Andrew Wilson, I'm double downing on this from a financial perspective, because his teams are now more accustomed to Frostbite. There's a lot more Frostbite specialists on hand now. The rough patches with Andromeda and Dragon Age and any other game are all gone, at least reduced. If there's ever a time to go all in, it's now. But that's not what's happening. Unreal Engine is being used. Understand, Andrew Wilson didn't push for this. It was the developers and the creators that wanted this. EA didn't argue.
They probably did.
EA didn't mention profits.
I'm pretty sure they did.
EA listened.
Eventually.
EA agreed. EA signed off on it.
Fair enough.
That's something. So what am I trying to say? I'm saying EA has removed itself from the equation. They've given the developers the tools and the freedom to make a game they want to make. There's multiple reasons why a game can fail, and I feel EA is attempting to wash its hands of any potential failure. And trust me, they don't want this game to fail, because that just doesn't make sense.
And if it doesn't make dollars, doesn't make